Hi. Welcome back. Or welcome to another episode of the podcast.
Woo!
Can I just say that I was so indecisive today and I apologize?
You were very indecisive. What was it? Okay, explain. Explain yourself. I'll let you state your case, even though I might not accept it. That's okay.
Well, to be fair, I am here on the day that we were supposed
to
record. So I say that's a win. But maybe the journey to get there wasn't so smooth. But we definitely sailed. And it was a journey. So literally, like, I took a fat nap today, right? Like, I needed it. Because I didn't drink any coffee. Because sometimes I think I'm elite and I don't need coffee. But I need coffee. And so
wait. What do you mean by elite? Like you're just an elite level human?
Yeah.
I knowing and growing up with you, I know that's not the case, but go on.
It is not the case. Hence the Dunkin' that I am sipping right now. So I took a nap and I woke up from that nap and half of my face was so congested. Like my right side of my face, my right nostril was stuffy, and then my ear was hurting like I had an ear infection, and then I had like a giant headache, and I was like, oh my God, what happened? So then I texted you, I was like, hey, listen, I think I'm dying, and can we record the podcast not today? And then you're like, yeah, sure. Mind you, you're like busier than ever right now. But you're like, yeah, sure. And I was like, cool. But what happened was I got my coffee because we had like a self-reflection moment and we realized we're not elite, not yet. And then I popped 2 Dayquil and I pooped and I was fine. And now we're here. By the way, also too, remember last week when we said we have everything scheduled?
Yeah.
We don't.
No.
Not for today, because, well, what happened was, on my part, I just didn't come with the material that we were supposed to have for today.
So this is like old school. Wow, we can say old school season 1, just winging it.
That is so old school. So like 5 months ago.
5 months ago, everyone.
Also, too. By the time that we're recording this, I'm editing our first episode that came out. So if you haven't listened to it, go listen. We'll link it. My makeup was so bad.
So you were congested. Your makeup was not on point. You were not elite status today. It just sounds like today was not your day.
Can't. Also, too, I don't know how, like, going on with the theme, like, my ring light is, like, very high and very loose. I don't know what's gonna happen, so we're gonna see.
So based on your kind of track record for today, it sounds like it's a potential to go downhill even more with that ring light.
Let's hope not. But I'm here.
Good job.
I'm happy to be here. How are you, Dee?
I'm pretty good. I'm actually kind of excited for this podcast.
Fuck you. I have my life together.
I wouldn't say I have my life together, but just gotta think positive.
But I will say, this burst of energy, I wasn't gonna work out today, and I did.
Good job.
Because I ate a lot of food today. I've more carbs than usual.
Maybe you needed it.
What?
Maybe you needed it, but also too, maybe that's why you took a nap.
No, I think it's the coffee, but because I had a bagel for breakfast and then I had pasta for dinner because Mom brought it home from work. She's not a chef, but she just brought it home. And then literally, like, you know how when you eat and your belly gets extended?
You mean bloated?
Yes. Bloated. This bitch. Literally, because I'm wearing a tank top under my sweatshirt.
Oh no.
And so my belly, like I get like bloat. Okay. Like I look
bloat.
9 months pregnant. Because she literally looks at me. She's about to go leave for the gym. I'm up putting my bowl away into the sink. She looks at me, looks at my stomach, and she goes, "You want to come to the gym with me?" And I go, "Mom, did you not just see me eat that whole bowl of pasta?"
We've made it to episode 2 without complaining about mom.
Yeah. That wasn't gonna last.
No, it wasn't.
I tell you about that one time I fell because I stood up while my foot was asleep and I fell down at a school assembly. Okay. See, this is unscripted, guys. Should I say the story?
Go ahead, tell your story. You said it.
Okay. So 12-year-old Kim in 6th grade, Indian Hill Elementary School. We were at an assembly for, I don't remember what it was for, but I was sitting crisscross applesauce like I do right now. And actually my foot's waking up, but the entire time my foot was asleep. And when your foot's asleep and you're like, shit, I have to get up.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't. So you're like kind of low key, like tapping it on the ground to wake it up. But the problem was, like, it wasn't like high school where there's seats for the assemblies. Like the kids would sit on the floor, hence the crisscross applesauce. And so like, I don't have any room to like move my foot around because there's kids in front of me. There's kids next to me. There are kids behind me. And also, like, I'm 12, so I'm insecure. So I'm like, nobody look at me. And if I make more attention to myself by like squirming around like I have to piss, then obviously everyone's going to pay attention to me. You know what? I think the assembly was like a safety, like wear your helmet assembly. I'm like, okay. But anyways, so I get up. And so it's about time to leave. And I'm like, shit. So I'm stomping my foot on the ground because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to like move or get up. And so I'm stomping and I was like, shit. So it was my turn to get up. And I didn't, I was like, okay, whatever. We'll see what happens. So I get up and I fall down to the ground. And the one kid, this like stupid ass kid in my class literally looks at me standing up while I'm on the ground and I'm like facing the ceiling. He goes, "Are you on crack?" I'm like, I wish, the fuck. And then, so that's the time I fell down.
And
that was one of the times in life that I fell down.
One of the many, us Manetti girls are not known for our balance.
Okay. Should we get into the first segment?
Sure, let's go for it.
All right, kiddos, strap in. Open up your third eye. Because now it's time for a curious case of Kim logic. Woo! Remember last week I said I had 2 prepared. And so we did one last week. So if you want to listen to that, go back to the first ep and take a gander at that. But now we're going to do it again. Who are you talking to?
Winona. She just grabbed that Boomy.
Why?
Because he just wanted to get on the bed. Boom, go into bed. Oh, poor Boomy looks lost.
Maybe he's going blind.
No, he's not blind. He just wants Kevin.
He's lost without Kevin. They'll say,
oh no,
you're not going to be as amused.
Oh boy.
As the first time, but I will be equally as amused. Okay. So, this is something that I've thought about because I've been watching a lot of cooking videos lately. How come they call cucumbers that are pickled pickles, but when it's other vegetables or fruit that are pickled, they'll call it the pickled vegetable? Because technically a pickle is a pickled cucumber, but we call it a pickle, but it just is the same thing as a pickled radish or a pickled onion or a pickled pepper. But we call that a pickled radish, onion, pepper, but we don't call pickled cucumbers, we call them pickles.
Maybe when they were started pickling food, they just like gave the cucumber a name, but then they figured out it'd be too hard to give all the other vegetables names once they're pickled, and therefore they were just pickled and then the vegetable. That's my thinking. So
I think people forget that pickles are cucumbers.
I think so too.
Because they've taken on this whole other identity as a pickle.
Yeah.
Like, no, bitch.
Looks different, tastes different, crunch is different. Everything's different.
No, it's really not. It's just it's just cucumbers with vinegar in it.
I know, like, it's technically not really that different, but like how it's transformed during the pickling process, it becomes different.
I think they have to remember their roots and realize that they're a pickled cucumber. I really do. I know, it's just underwhelming.
No, but it's funny because what was it? A few days ago, I sent you a video on Instagram.
Like, don't you think about these things? It's like, oh, well, why is that called a pickle if it's just a cucumber?
No.
No?
No, that's why it's called Kim Logic.
Well, I think people should start thinking about these shit more.
But what I was saying is like that video I sent you a few days ago, the Instagrammer was upset that the word for the military colonel, which is spelled COLONEL, is spelled different but pronounced the same as Colonel, KERNAL. Kernel, a popcorn kernel.
Yeah.
Like, does that bother you? They're spelled different but sound the same. Colonel, like lieutenant colonel.
It's like the same thing as like caramel or caramel.
No, well, but you just pronounced it different. I'm saying the spelling's the same, or the spelling's different and the pronunciation's the same.
Fuck off. Who cares?
So you don't care about that, but you care about pickles.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I think that we should start calling pickles pickled cucumbers.
We'll have a vote down below for everyone to see what they say.
Everyone's opinion is irrelevant. I think we should.
I'm still gonna call them pickles.
I'm gonna call it pickled cucumbers and like fuck everybody up. Like, oh, she cooks. She calls them pickled cucumbers.
I'm fancy.
But hey, whatever. It's not about me. It's about you today. We're gonna get into segment 2, which is proclaim or complain. And today, Danielle is taking the wheels on this one.
Oh boy.
Right, D?
Oh boy.
Okay, so are we proclaiming or complaining today?
Let's see. Well,
oh God.
Think about planning and an event or something for a reaction to get more people to watch.
Okay.
Which I think I've hidden this from you pretty well. We only talked about it once for like 5 seconds.
In life or on the podcast?
In life. No podcast.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not pregnant, everyone. Okay? Fuck! No!
Don't excited.
No, would I really tell it to you on the podcast?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna leave a disclaimer here. Probably not gonna get pregnant for like the next year, just because I want to. Since my husband's out of the Navy now, we can travel. Travel bugs back, so not pregnant.
You know, I literally told you just get pregnant. That's all I care about. And like, the amount of times that you have startled me with this like disclaimer and then a letdown of, but I'm not pregnant. But like, it sounds like you're pregnant. Okay.
But I also have a complaint. I have a proclaim and a complain.
We can do both.
Let's do complain first, because that's a little easier.
It's always easier to complain.
Complain is easier, and I just thought about it on the spot today.
You know you have 30 seconds to do so, correct?
I do know I have 30 seconds. The complaint probably not going to take 30 seconds, but I figured it might cause us to talk a little bit afterwards.
All right, fine. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, I am ready.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so today for my complaint, I just want to say that whenever you get a microwavable meal and they say you have to leave the film on the microwavable meal, it never heats up. It says to put it in the microwave for 3 minutes and you take that shit off and it's still fucking cold. Like, no! Take it off and cook it straight out of the box. The film is pointless. And that's it.
Wait. You understand? I did 30 minutes instead of 30 seconds. I was like, why is it going so slow? But I think you did it in like 20.
You're like crying.
Because I was like, wait, I can't get out of this. Oh my god. I don't even know what you bitched about. Microwavable food, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't believe I did that. I mean, I can.
It's you.
I literally, that's why did you see my face? I was like,
see, I was complaining and watching, and I thought you actually thought it was funny.
No, it is funny. I'm just an idiot. And I didn't want to stop you because, like, you were so hyped.
I was.
Yeah. On to the good stuff?
No, boy. I'm so nervous.
Why? What is it? Wait, let me know when. So you did a complain. Now we're going to proclaim.
So declaring.
Is it going to make me pee my pants?
No, I don't think pee like the perfect moment to say it so we get more views. So
I feel like I'm going to be underwhelmed.
You probably will be. And of course, knowing me, I overhype things, like over-exaggerate things.
Okay, I just want to get into it.
Oh,
Let
boy.
me know when.
Oh, boy. All right. Give me like a 10-second countdown. And
How
I'll
about
be good.
5 seconds?
7.
7, 6.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so a few months ago, we talked about an opportunity that cost money, and you said it wasn't worth it. But because Kevin and I talked about it and we were able to afford it, this literally, as we speak, and I got a call about it on Monday to confirm and talk about ideas. This weekend, I'm getting a tattoo from Angel Rose.
Wow! That's fun! Hi, what? How the fuck did you pull that off?
So here's the scoop. Okay, I'll start 2 weeks before that, which
Okay.
I blame some fitness influencers, and I blame the universe, because the universe will throw shit at you at certain times to tell you when it comes up to do it. Okay.
Yeah, and then you get fucking let down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Oh yeah. Me right now with everything in my life.
So,
yeah.
And the way for her it works is you have to send in an idea and then it's either approved or denied. So
yeah,
it's approved, like, hey, let's move forward with it, or denied, as in you can try again next time.
right. Because you did that. I remember you doing that.
Yeah. So we talked about it. So you were like, I can't hear you. Yeah. So we talked about it.
And code. Sorry.
No, that's fine. And you're like, it's not worth it. I'm like, yeah. So
no. Hold on. I didn't say it wasn't worth it. I said it was expensive.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you said it was
definitely
expensive.
like it's definitely worth it, and she's worth the money.
Yeah.
Like, she's fucking great.
So
she was one of my favorites on season 13. But it like, listen, like that's all of my money. Like it wouldn't, you know.
And I was like, okay, I'm taking what Kim says into consideration for sure. And I'm going to ask Kevin about it. See what he says.
Oh,
if he says,
he's going to say yes.
He did. He's like, we'll split it.
Okay.
And I'm like, so I paid the down payment, and I have all the money I've been saving up, like all the extra stuff on top of paying all the bills and trying to send money over and stuff. Been able to, don't know how, but saved enough money. And now she called on Monday, literally like the sweetest person ever.
Oh, you called talked to her?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's cool.
So we had a phone consultation on Monday because then I was still like, is this really happening?
Yeah.
But I saw a phone number from Hawaii because she's from Hawaii, right? Saw a phone number. I'm like, oh my gosh. We had a 20-minute conversation about the tattoo and getting it done this Saturday.
Is that why we couldn't record this weekend?
Yeah.
Are you going to film a video?
I'll try. I'll film something.
That's fun. Well, by the time this goes up, it'll be out.
It'll be out.
You'll have it.
I'll have it.
So what's the design?
You should already know. So just guess. Okay, so this booking period for her. No, this booking period for her, she wants to do mostly full color pieces.
Right.
Right. And if anyone follows her, she's big into cartoon art. Specifically these two series. Knock knock.
Avatar?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you getting?
So I am going to be starting work on a full leg sleeve of my left leg.
Fuck yeah! How big is it gonna be?
My entire left leg.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So this is like the first.
Okay, so then that's like worth the money.
It's the first of 4 sessions.
Okay, you know what? I take back what I said when it was too expensive.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I thought it was like for like one piece.
No, during the consultation on Monday, which for everyone listening is already done. We are starting a full leg piece. Okay? And
oh my God.
The first of 4 sessions.
Yeah.
And so, of course, I mean, the viewers probably don't know, and the good thing the reason why I'm doing it on the leg is
you've always wanted a leg piece.
I always wanted a leg piece. B, I have a lot of space on my legs, for sure. Mm-hmm. And I'll be able to see it, you know? But when we were talking about the consultation, literally, like, since the reason why I've also waited, because I wanted someone who not only is really fucking good at what they do, because I've been watching season 13 also. But yeah, so we're starting a leg piece, and literally the money that I'm paying on Saturday is the amount of tattoo time from noon to like 10 o'clock at night with a lunch in between.
Oh.
We're blasting my left leg.
That's crazy.
And I fly out tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't she in Oregon?
No, she's in Salt Lake City.
She's in Salt Lake City. Wow. How far is that flight?
2 hours.
That's not bad.
No. Did
you tell mom?
Nope.
Did you tell mom?
No.
Wait, we should tell mom.
Well, so I was talking to Kevin.
I'm gonna tell her anyways.
I know you are, but I was talking to Kevin.
Here.
I was telling Kevin today, and he's like, you can either tell Kim on your podcast or just post a picture about it on Saturday.
No, I would be fucking pissed.
I know. I'm like, no, she's gonna be fucking mad at me.
No, but you should make some some videos, and maybe she can do one of me. I'm jealous. I feel okay. That's actually like really good.
And I'm so happy I waited this long.
Well, no, but I thought that like the tattoo for that like raffle, because it was like a raffle, right?
Pretty much.
I thought it was gonna be like, you know how they did like like on the show, how they did the portrait sizing.
Yeah.
Like it probably like shoulder to like whatever. I thought it was gonna be that. I'm like, dude, that's not worth it. But no, I think as like a cheap bitch, like it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But
the cool thing also too is like I was explaining to them about like payments and stuff, and they'll totally work with you. I'm like, hey, I get paid on this day, and they're like, that's fine. That's good. Yeah, that's
so dude. Fuck you. I'm so jealous.
My mind has
hold on. Wait. Mom, come here.
Yeah, tell mom to hurry up. I gotta change.
Come here.
I got places to go.
Hold on. I've been going with you? Yeah.
No, just
come
me.
Here.
Are you coaching on your podcast?
No, come here. Come here. Are you deaf? Wait, can you say that again about season 13? Because I cut you off.
I said, after I'm not fully rewatching, I'm just watching her parts.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, season 12 and 13 were like the seasons of the females. Okay.
Yeah.
Season 12, Laura and Danny back and forth, bomb. They were making bomb ass shit. They ruled. They rocked their season. And then season 13 was literally the Angel show.
I agree.
So,
Danielle has something to tell you.
Oh no! Oh no!
She assured me that she wasn't pregnant.
Tell
me on the podcast.
No.
Guess what?
We have to
doing? Guess what she's fucking doing? Go ahead.
I was able. Not won, but I entered my tattoo idea to a very famous tattoo artist from Ink Master. And she accepted it, and I'm getting that tattoo done. Huh?
So she's flying out to Salt Lake City tomorrow to get her full leg done.
Well, start my full leg. Start it. No.
Angel. Did you? Oh, she didn't watch season 13 with us.
No, but she might know her from season 11.
Oh yeah.
You're going to Utah?
Uh-huh.
Are you getting the day off?
Yeah, I have the day off Friday and then Saturday and Sunday.
That's why she couldn't fly out for your birthday.
No, it's not. I get the free day off because of the 4th of July.
No, I don't know.
She doesn't remember her. She's getting her full leg done.
Well, I'm starting it, but a good chunk's going to be done this weekend.
What is your tattoo idea?
Avatar and Legend of Korra, because I'm a nerd. And she loves that stuff. She's really freaking good at Avatar stuff, and she's a big nerd.
She's really good.
Yeah.
She's going out tomorrow. I could have went with you.
I know. I was thinking about that. I'm like, Kim should have come.
When did you find this out?
May.
tell her?
No, I knew about her winning. I didn't think she was gonna go through with it.
No, like I just don't know why do you want to get your whole leg and your whole arm done?
Because
I want to.
she's been saying this like ever.
Like I just don't understand that.
Why?
I mean, I know people do it.
Do you have a problem with it?
That you know what? I'm so old school that way. I just don't know why they do it.
You don't have a problem.
No, I don't. I just don't understand the thinking towards it.
And on that note,
Why didn't you ask me to come? What day are you getting it done?
Saturday,
So how long are you in Salt Lake?
from Thursday night to Sunday night.
It would be expensive though to fly out on a holiday weekend.
Yeah. That's why I had to affirm it.
How does Kevin feel about it?
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
But I'm just saying that she has a good deal.
I know.
It's actually a really good deal.
All
What are you doing?
$6.
Yeah, I wish. No.
Stop.
All right. Well, we just told Mom what happened, and she's not excited about it at all.
She's not excited. We're excited. So the next
Mom, I feel like, can we make a video of Mom getting a tattoo? Because me and Danielle have been trying to convince her to get one. Everything about you screams like a tattoo person, though. Because you're like rock and roll, Mom. But however,
I like my classic rock, yes.
However, you did enjoy watching Ink Master with us.
Yes, I do.
So like you're like about that though.
But because I'm a creative person.
Yeah. So like you like it for the art factor.
Yes.
But maybe because it's like labeled as a tattoo and Mom's an old fart. What if we're like Danielle's getting art put onto her body? By the way, you should love tattoos. I got a freaking tattoo for you. You do know this, right? And I was even considering getting portrait of you and Danielle on my body. You do know this, right? Right? So like you should like change your way of thinking about tattoos.
It is exciting. It's very exciting. I'm just like not into tattoos though.
You should. We're gonna make you get one.
You're gonna have to drug me up.
I think
Give me some of those calming chews.
Mom,
You'll be fine.
To two bitchy children. And then you had to raise them and deal with them for your entire life. I think you'll be fine. You've tolerated enough. Anyways, well, Danielle, have fun on your trip.
Woohoo!
So annoying. I'm jealous. Okay, this is Editing Kim. This is mainly for the people who are listening on Apple or not watching the video of the podcast. So the way that we did this podcast episode compared to previous episodes is that we had our pre-tattoo portion of the episode, which you guys just heard, and now we're having the post-tattoo portion of the episode, which kind of goes over Danielle's experience and the fun time she had in Utah with Angel. So again, this is just an audio disclaimer for people who are listening. If you guys want to check out Danielle's the picture of the completed portion of the leg tattoo so far, go check out Instagram, social media, or check out the video. The reveal will be on YouTube if you guys want to see that. If not, continue with the second half of the podcast. Okay, I'm going to start with this.
Before we continue with the tattoo combo, go for it.
Yes. And when I edit it, I'm going to put this first just to get over with.
Okay.
I got yelled at by TikTok this week. If anybody saw or heard our last podcast, we had a lovely discussion. I thought a very good conversation. Obviously, it had been edited down for the TikTok about attractiveness and how I don't find Chris Evans attractive. Apparently, that's bullying. Which I don't understand, because that's just opinion. But no, I will say though, so TikTok yelled at me. So Chris Evans definitely saw it. I'm not surprised. And he was offended, so I'm so sorry. I will say though, TikTok is very like they're very harboring on like things, and they're very what's the word?
Strict.
I was gonna say very what the hell is the word? They're very well, I don't want to use that word that I'm thinking. They're very sensitive, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing, but like clear whatever. Anyways,
you're just a bully, Kim.
I'm just a bully, but so should I, whatever. I thought that was funny. I was like, wow, because they're also very strict, but clearly they're very strict with like people who aren't making them money and like small creators. Because obviously big creators who mess up on any platform ever are fine. They get a little slap on the wrist. But it's fine.
It's fine. It's okay.
I understand. I could see where that could be bullying, I guess.
I guess.
You be empathetic with the people who oppose the same opinions about you. I guess maybe saying the only person in freaking America who says Chris Evans is not attractive. Because I didn't say that. I just said personally I am not attracted to him.
No, yeah, that's what you said.
But I digress. I'm an a-hole. I'm so sorry.
I knew that, and now everyone does. So,
do you think like a Chris Evans stan like reported us?
Probably.
Like, this is ridiculous.
Probably.
This is not true, and we should not spread this information out into the universe.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
But you know what I'll say? You know what that means, though, Danielle. On the bright side. What? People watched us. That's all that matters.
It's true, because I saw how many video views it got, and we didn't promote it or anything. It was
how many did it get?
Like over 300.
Yeah, that means people are tuned in, and I appreciate that.
No publicity is bad publicity.
That's right. Look at everybody in the celebrity world. No, I thought that was really funny though.
Yeah, I just saw it today, and because I was going to
you texted me. You're like, have you checked TikTok lately? I was like, oh, is this good? I was like, no.
Yeah, and now it's fully taken down now. But I saw it this. Oh yeah, that's true. You deleted it. I saw it this morning. I'm like, yo, have you seen our one video? I saw the number, but it said not showing because it doesn't meet guidelines, and I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, really? Yeah. Yes! We win!
We are controversial! Opinions!
Who would have thought we were controversial?
Danielle, didn't you say you wanted to have a platform where you could discuss your open opinions and sometimes it means controversial? There you go.
We did it!
Ding, 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 ding.
We did it, Kim.
That's like that's so like me though. I'm like, of course. I thought that was the funniest thing. Like, okay, like I totally understand. I get it because I know the platform's very what the whatever. But I was like, what the little me? So, and anyways, I'll make another edit that doesn't involve me calling Chris Evans an ugly rat on it, and then I'll post it.
I'm proud of you, Kim.
Yeah.
This TikTok is just making you a nicer person.
Danielle is start of tattoo sleeve.
Yeah. Start of leg sleeve?
It's been done. It started.
Yeah.
It's not just a myth anymore. It's real.
It is real. How do you feel?
Are you? How do I feel?
How do you feel that I'm getting a leg sleeve?
Okay, hi, it's me again. Sorry to interrupt the lovely conversation we're having, but we didn't really like find a good space to put in the picture of the finished product so far, so this is very anticlimactic. and especially for people who are listening yet again, go check it out. Here is the finished piece. Bloop, there it is. It's great. Okay, so let's continue with the post tattoo conversation. Okay, bye. I think it's dope. Mom! No, I had the stuff in the fridge.
Mango stuff?
No, the Frosty.
Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all.
Because it's crazy because, like, you've always talked about it. Like, we've always had these discussions that you've always wanted that for as long as we've talked about it. And then it's happening. It's happening sooner than, like, I expected.
I think it's happening sooner than we all expected, Kim.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't expect it to be happening, like, now. I was thinking, like, down the road. I'm like, all right, we're gonna start our business. We're gonna get all this money, which is not the focus of the business, but, like, that's just a side effect. We're gonna be successful and then
pay for it.
Yeah, and then get leg sleeve or get this. But no, here I am, regular old job, leg sleeve. Let's start this thing.
Well, it's your own journey, but so you came back on Sunday, so it's almost a week since you've gotten it. Well, Saturday, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a week. Tomorrow, late night would be 1 week.
Yeah, because you were there for a long time. So talk about Angel, because you were telling me, but she seemed like the sweetest person. Were you scared to meet her? Did you think she was going to be different than what we saw on TV?
No, for not different, like, at all. Okay, so, I mean, I feel like anytime, not even just meeting someone, but anyone that you're talking to for the first time, whether it's someone that you follow on, like, social media or someone that's famous to you, even though I don't like using that word, or just someone new in general, you always get nervous because, like, I got nervous meeting Josh. For those of you that don't know, Josh helped with our creative content season.
Yeah.
And he's just a regular guy, engineer at Boeing, does all this amazing stuff.
Yeah, but it's also like people that you like.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have to be like famous or have a following. It's like people that you like maybe that you aren't so like you don't have those conversations just yet and you just admire them from afar. You're like, oh God, I hope that they're as nice as they are in person.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, of course there was a little bit of like just general nerves, I think, but I definitely what dissipated them was when I got there. Okay. When I got there, the first person I met was her manager, manager Connor, because she was still in the back, like working on stuff or doing whatever. So I met her manager and we did the paperwork, like, consent, signatures, initial, like all that stuff. Did that, talked to her. She's pretty cool. And then Angel comes out, shows me the designs, not only for what we were working on that day, but also to like future planning on, like, this is what I have thought. That's what I was going to
ask. Does she have like the whole thing pretty much like in her mind, how it's going to look?
So in her mind, yes, on paper, which is technically on iPad, just a general like overview. This is where I think we should put this stuff, and this is where we can put this stuff, and that's so not all the elements are included, but the layout is thought out for right now. I say right now because it could change.
I mean,
I'll be real quick.
Please hold.
The general layout of where things will go have been thought up, but of course it's subject to change based on. But yeah,
I'm sure that like she wants like your input on how, like, obviously and it's a collaboration.
Yeah, so of course,
do you like when you're, because like for me, and obviously like I don't have sleeves. I have like 4 tattoos, and I'm not as what's the word? Not interactive, but like there's things that I don't really care about, like I'm not too like keen on placement and like what goes where and like who goes here or there. Like, do you think that like the more that you continue working on it, like is that something you want to put more input in?
I don't really care like about placement, especially since it's such a big of a piece. You know, like placement's not really going to matter at the end of the day. If it was, you know, working on the forearm or whatever, then I would consider placement. I'm like, all right, I only got like this few spots left. Like,
yeah, but you have stuff there. Like your leg's a blank canvas.
Yeah.
Wait, is it your leg with the your mole on it?
No, it's my left.
I was like, Danielle, you have a mole on your leg. Don't you know that?
Yeah, no, yes. It's a beauty mark. A, B. No, it's the other one.
No, it's like a mole. It's raised. Anyways, I'm not having this debate with you. Maybe for the next episode.
For our legit podcast episode.
So this is a legit podcast episode. I'm editing it, so I'm putting in the work, so it's legit.
Okay.
I keep scratching my ear. It's disgusting. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible interviewer. I would be a terrible interviewer.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Ask you a question.
But I don't even remember.
Shut up! I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Well, you're probably not the right person to ask, but we could talk about this. I thought it was funny because every time on the show on Ink Master, when they have like a big leg piece that they have to do, they always tell them to do it on their thigh. So I thought she was going to start out with the thigh. So I'm curious, did she tell you why she started out like kind of where the calf was?
No, she's just like, all right, I want to do, this is Cora, saw the picture's dope. We're going to put it on the calf. I'm like, okay. Because the thing,
you know how in the show they're always like, let me put it on your thigh.
I think just because it's easier, like would be flatter once they're laying down, as the calf's more like rounded because it's smaller. Yeah. That's what my thinking is. But also 2 parts of the calf are flat depending on the person. So I don't know.
I'm just curious because they always say that in the show.
Yeah. So I honestly don't know. And it's funny that you bring up locations and like what to do and whatever, because Chris, who is our cousin, he brought up when we were talking to him on the phone, he's like, well, don't you determine what? Yeah. Our cousin, Chris, our cousin. We were talking, or I was talking to him the other day, and he was like, well, don't you get to decide where things go and like what to do next? I'm like, you can, but like for me personally, if you know the artist is super confident in what they do and they're really good at what they do, and you know they're going to do a bang ass job, like I am fully committed to them putting full artist, what's it called? The artist can have full
range.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but she can do whatever she wants in terms of drawing and placement. I mean, I'm just excited I'm getting it.
Well, I think I know, because I watched those videos on Inked where they like interview different artists and they talk about topics, and they kind of talk about like artist control over like a client's control, because sometimes they say that clients can be very nitpicky, and I think there's like a good happy medium of like knowing what you want but also being like open to interpretation and trusting that like these are the professionals that know what they're doing. They actually know like what's for you. But it really, I guess it really does. It's like one thing if you were getting that Cora piece by itself, and then obviously like this is where I want it. But you're getting the whole thing done, so it really doesn't matter unless you wanted some part on your body in a certain place. I was just curious as to why like starting bottom from the top or top to the bottom, unless you wanted Cora next to like Aang or something. Or like, what is she, an earthbender? I don't know. She's an avatar.
Yeah, she's the avatar, you dingus.
So yeah, like if you wanted her next to Aang, that would make, like if you wanted like more specific detailed stuff, but
But yeah, like full reign, like I'm all down for it. Like I just want she did so during the consultation, which happened a few days prior on a Monday, she did say, okay, what elements do you absolutely want in your tattoo? And I'm like, oh, I want Korra. I want Korra and Suki are like my two favorite characters, right? And then Sokka's girlfriend, the warrior.
Oh, I still haven't watched the show. Are you gonna have the Katara girl? I like her.
Yeah, she'll be on there too. But
okay.
But
should I not spoil anything?
No. So just she did say like, okay, what elements do you absolutely want? You know, said like, I want this and that. Also, I would like if we could do this and that. So if it's not like a total bust if we don't have it, but it'd be nice to have. And then she showed me, which is also kind of like very mysterious on how it's going to work, because the picture she showed me of the layouts for the next part of the tattoo only covers the front of my leg. There's only one piece that covers the back, which is the back of the calf. So I don't know what's going to go on the side. I don't know what's going to go on the back, on the knee. Like, I just don't know.
Yeah, but I guess for the back and the side, like, well, not necessarily the back, but maybe like you mean like the inside of your leg?
The inside and behind it.
Well, at least for the inside, that's something that people aren't really going to see. So you couldn't just do like filler.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? But
or like a character we don't really care about.
Like who? Like all of them? That's me. That's like all of them. Put like Zuko's dad.
Yeah. Ozai?
Sure. What a douchebag that guy is, huh? I'm going to edit the dick part out.
Yeah, you better. We're going to get kicked off of TikTok again. Overall, I said it in my vlog, which if you haven't watched, you guys can go back and watch it. And I'll say it again. Everyone that was there was super nice, very cool, down to earth people. And she's super genuine. She's really good at what she does. We had pretty good conversation. Yeah, we had pretty good conversation. We didn't have to talk the whole time because we were there for like 11 hours. Yeah, and I will say this again, and if you're not super committed to have, like, the one big thing is if you're gonna go to an artist like her, you have to be like super committed to get the piece done. Because it's going to take a lot of work on their end, and it's not going to be cheap. And so you have to go in to those artists with like a commitment to get the tattoo. And that's the one thing we talked about, because they're like, yeah, we get inquiries kind of like all the time, but we knew you were serious just based on like what you were sending us and how you were responding and everything.
That's the thing too. It's like people don't understand how much time it takes for the whole process. Like, even the preparation process of them setting up their station takes a good like amount of time, as well as like picking up a sketch and like cleaning your skin and doing all this stuff. I like people just look at it. There's like, it's funny because I still feel like I don't want to say the common person, but like somebody who goes like to get a tattoo and they're like wasted. And don't get me wrong, I probably will do that in my lifetime, but like they don't look at the process and like the art form that's behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like how much time it really takes collectively, and like that's just not with the actual like tattooing part. It's like you said, the inquiries, the going back and forth, the scheduling time, the meeting, the phone calls that you have, like everything. It's actually like it's a very fun job, it seems, but it's also very dedicated, like time.
Very dedicated. They spend so much time drawing up people's ideas that actually like go through with it, and they want to make it as best as possible, and then tattooing it onto someone's skin. You built like a relationship with your tattoo artist,
but remember when we went to go get our last ones together and the one guy didn't show up for the one artist?
And
It's like, or not even, it's not that he didn't show up. He like he didn't bring like his medical papers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. And it was like, and then he never got it done. And he's like, well, I've been waiting here all day.
For this guy.
Or this like kid. It was like an 18-year-old kid who didn't know crap. But yeah. But it's true though. Like just in the prep alone, it takes so much time.
It does.
And also like, know that if they're taking time to give you good service, that means that like you're gonna get good service.
Yeah, for sure.
On the other hand, I'm sure there's artists, well, they're not like tattooers who don't care about that stuff.
Yeah, and this situation for tattooing is kind of unique because this tattoo artist is very well sought out. So it's gonna take time to like hear a response. It's gonna take time to like see something back. But they're all booked for like months. They're booked for months. She's booked for months. Literally, they're like, our next time we're opening up my booking inquiries is either at the end of this month or beginning of August for fall, from like October to December. Like that's how far out they're booked. They're booked for months. They got all this stuff going on. You know, now since traveling's opening up, they're going to go, and we talked about this, they're going to go back to expos and travel and work at different shops and stuff. So they're just all over the place. And plus, like, they're human. Like, they have a life, too. So if you don't hear the communicating, like, if your inquiry is serious, like, don't give up. They will respond. It's just going to take time. You have to understand that.
And I find, especially, like, with the people who have been on Ink Master that I've followed, they always do, like, raffles or something at Expo.
Yeah.
They always do something relatively often. So if you really want like one of those more well-known like Angel or like Nikki Simpson or like Ryan Ashley people, they're always like doing those raffle type things.
They're always doing raffles that are always they always make it well known that their bookings are open.
Yeah, that's who they're always like, they're especially because you have to think about it. It's like they're self-marketers.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah.
Be very open and transparent. People aren't going to know unless you tell them.
Yeah. You know? So just wait. It'll happen. Just wait. And they'll
be serious about it.
Yeah. Be serious about it.
Don't waste people's time.
Yeah. Don't waste people's time. If you send in an inquiry, just wait. They will get back to you. At some point, they're just busy with work, and they also have a personal life, and they're human. So, like, leave them alone. Let them be. I'm excited to go through the process. I want to see the finished piece already. Like, I'm just super excited. And I told you this over the phone, but I'll say it here. I think for the next few years, I'm just mainly going to focus on the leg piece itself. And then if I want to do, like, more of the forearm, just get tattoos. Like when you come out in the fall, if you want to get a tattoo, then... Like, okay, I'll get it with you, but me. I'm almost kind of want to tempt you.
No, don't.
but yeah, so like in an instance of that, then I'll work on other stuff. But the leg is going to be the main focus for a while.
Do you have an idea of like when you think you're going to go out and get the next part of it?
I'm trying to go back out sometime in the fall.
Yeah.
To get the next part of it for sure.
It's going to be good.
Especially since now I got so many travel miles, like I can get a ticket for half price.
I was gonna say that's good. Like, Danielle's definitely, because like you've been like, because we went to Colorado, I'm like Danielle's definitely getting her mileage up.
Yeah, I got travel miles, so I can stuff starting to pay me back in my favor.
And maybe you'll be getting in a different state than Utah. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. It was a really cool time. It was fun.
It was a fun podcast to do, something different.
They can follow us on Instagram at MSister Studios. They can follow us individually. I forget what your Instagram is, but mine is mad_dog_Manetti. It's very complicated. I know. I'm sorry. YouTube, MSister Studios. Facebook, MSister Studios. Pretty much anywhere and everywhere you can get podcasts and or videos and or find information about something besides a website, which is coming down the pipeline, is where we'll be.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
Woo!
Bang. Thank you everybody for listening. If you missed last week's episode, go watch me crap talk Chris Evans and see why I got yelled at by TikTok. That was pretty I'm never gonna live this down.
I know you're not.
But all right, well, we'll see everybody next week. Have a wonderful week. Make good decisions. Be happy. Do something nice for people. Is that it?
That's it.
Goodbye.